Ladies and gentlemen, we are starting our approach.
We lost both engines.
The mask of yellow. Emergency descent.
Brace for impact!
I think I lost one. Investigation starting. He's gonna crash!
On September 26, 1997, Indonesia's capital Jakarta is one of the largest cities in the world with its population of over 30 million. In the Jakarta metro area, the metropolis is served by Soekarno-Hatta International Airport, again one of the largest and busiest airports in the world. The airport is the hub of the Indonesian national airline Garuda Indonesia. Airbus A300 Garuda Indonesia Flight 152 was a scheduled domestic flight operated by Garuda Indonesia from Soekarno-Hatta International Airport, Tangerang to Medan in Indonesia. There are 222 passengers on board and 12 crew members. They're on their way to the city of Madam, the Indonesian island of Sumatra. Flight 152 led by Captain Hans Rakmo H41. With over 19 years of flying experience at Garuda Indonesia and more than 12,000 flying hours. And First Officer Tada Zawaldi age 41, a former flight engineer who recently upgraded to pilot. Due to the 1997 Southeast Asian haze, the visibility is very limited in all the Southeast Asian countries including Indonesia. The pilots will have to rely on ATC more than normal for navigation systems. The 1997 Southeast Asian haze was a large-scale air quality disaster, caused mainly by slash-and-burn techniques adopted by farmers in Indonesia. Slash-and-burn has been extensively used for many years as it was the cheapest and easiest means to clear the lands for traditional agriculture. The aircraft is cleared for an ILS approach to Medan's runway 05 and is flying on a 316-degree heading. Having descended to 3,000 feet, the crew is now instructed to turn left, heading 240 degrees for vectoring to intercept the runway 05 ILS. 3 planes were trying to land at the same time due to delays caused by the forest fire haze. Burak 638, Garuda 152, and Merpati 152. Indeed, because of the ATC controller handled earlier in the day Merpati Flight 152. He used the wrong call sign Merpati 152 instead of Garuda 152, which caused confusion.
Merpati 152, turn left heading 240 to intercept runway 05 from the right side.
Indonesia 152, say again.
Turn left heading 235 now to intercept runway 05. Turn left heading 235 now to intercept runway 05.
The pilots now input the new heading in the autopilot. At this point, the flight crew concerns about the surrounding terrain and contact the ATC asking Garuda 152 heading 235 confirm we cleared from a mountainous area? ATC, affirm sir. Continue turn left on heading 215. Garuda 152, on heading 215. The controller confirms that they are turning towards a mountainous area and the flight is instructed to continue on a 215-degree heading. At this point, the Airbus A300 starts a descent to 1,500 feet as the captain inputs into the autopilot the wrong altitude. The flight was assigned to keep an altitude of 2,000 feet. At 1:30 p.m., ATC directed the flight to turn right heading 045 to line up for arrival into runway 5. Although the clearance for a right-hand turn is being read back correctly, the captain turns the aircraft to the left instead. At this point, confusion on the part of the air traffic controller follows over the weather. The flight is turning left or right, because the radar system that the ATC is using in Medan Airport updates every 12 seconds. The controller believes that the flight is still turning left. ATC 152, confirm you're making turning left now? Garuda 152 responds, as clear that they are turning right. The controllers subsequently add to the confusion by stating 152 OK. You continue turning left now. This confusion led to the controller's failure to notice that the Garuda plane was flying dangerously low in a hilly area, and the pilots could not see the hills due to the 1997 Southeast Asian haze. This is contrary to the pilot's expectation, so they inquire, confirm turning left? We are starting turning right now. The controller, possibly realizing his error, replies OK, Garuda 152 continue turn right heading 015. Since the ground proximity warning system isn't working with low visibility and with no and real-time updates from the ATC, the flight crew is not aware that they are turning the aircraft into high mountains. The pilots now notice that they are flying into high terrain, so they try to climb. But it's too late. Garuda Indonesia Flight 152 crashes into high terrain, 45 kilometers from the runway 05 threshold, killing all 222 passengers and 12 crew members on board. It is the deadliest aviation disaster in Indonesia's history. The National Transportation Safety Committee investigates into the accident. The causes of the crash according to the official report of the NTSC. First cause: the aircraft turned left instead of right as instructed by the ATC due to pilot error on the part of the captain. Second cause: the aircraft descended below the assigned altitude of 2,000 feet and thereafter struck treetops at 1,550 feet due to co-pilot error. Garuda Indonesia still uses Garuda flight number 152, but now on the Jakarta to Batam route operated with a Boeing 737.